5 p.m. This gay bar is known to be extremely exclusive, but keeping in trend with most of the city's elites, they have realized they have enough resources to party till the end of the world. The only thing they have to lose is their exclusivity. So, in this dying world, gender is no more a thing. Everyone fucks everyone. People realized soon enough that monogamy and endogamy are illogical in the face of Armageddon, with no future children to claim descent or society to punish. I find myself bored in this bar and immediately regret coming to this party. Should I go back? Answer the communications from the hospital? I feel a burly body grinding behind me. I thought this noise would help me forget my grandmother's cold body, so I decided to rely on my other primal instinct to fuck. Unfortunately, the man decides to start talking the moment we enter the washroom. I excuse myself for some drinks. A familiar number flashes on the phone. I can't place it, but must be someone important. I pick up. Hey, I'm the crush. Now I know the name is self explanatory, but crushes of queer folks demand special descriptions because literally half of our life is a one sided affair. That is, before the death of gender. This particular crush happens to be the one I pined years after during school. They pretended to be unaware of my affections throughout and refused to acknowledge that there was anything more to our friendship than boyish camaraderie. Over the years, we have had many fights. I remember calling them a few years before they got married. They refused to recognize me at first, and on my insistence, later relented and said that they would call once they are free. They never did. I was not so self respecting back then. I just want you to know that all those years ago, I liked you too. I was just too afraid to say it. Sorry for never calling you back. Hope you understand the condition this puts me in. I'm a married man with kids, you see? I disconnect. No, I don't see the point of this conversation. This conversation has nothing for me in it. I don't respect the fact that even in their last days, the crush couldn't keep this revelation to themselves and spare me the trouble of thinking of all the what if scenarios I could or couldn't have lived with them. I blink back my tears. The man is out of the washroom pouring himself a drink. He tells me he hates himself lately, that he used to be a gym body. I roll my eyes. He's one of those countryside boys. He's talking about how all his friends turned out to be more successful than him. Trust me, he wouldn't notice if there was a mannequin in my place right now. He mentions how in his younger days he would sneakily indulge in homosexual acts with his cousins as his initiation into sexuality before he encountered the queer scene in metropolitans. How men of his community would just force themselves on Dalit girls who would come on their farms during harvest season, and how he would always compensate by paying them some pittance after the act as a testament to his generosity. He asks me if I would want to accompany him to one such farm on the outskirts of the city. The drink in my mouth has turned ashen. I leave without a word. The man doesn't follow. My seat has been taken by another femme.